19 staggering reasons you attract toxic people. It's not difficult to get resentful about harmful individuals who might be available in your life. In case you're asking yourself how they arrived in the first place, you might need to view at your own considerations and conduct as a wellspring of the fascination. Here are 19 of the most well-known ways that can occur. 1. You're a pleaser. Driven by negative self-talk, you stress that you have no worth except if you're accomplishing something for somebody. You believe being a decent individual, you should never say no, and that thoroughly taking care of everybody is the best approach to satisfy individuals. In case you're a pleaser, poisonous individuals come from a long ways off to exploit you. 2. You're a fixer. You struggle letting things be. You consider yourself an incredible issue solver, however, that regularly implies exceeding limits and causing ruin in your relationships. Harmful individuals discover you appealing on the grounds that, much as they do with the pleaser, they take advantage of your good nature and desire to help. 3. You're continually contrasting. In case you're continually looking over your shoulder and thinking why others have more than you, more cash, more schooling, more achievement, whatever, you've likely found that toxic individuals love to exploit your absence of self-confidence. 4. You feel like a faker. Like drawing examinations, feeling that you're a sham or an extortion depends on low confidence. For this situation, it appears as blame and internal disgrace that you don't have the right to be the place where you are. You do all that you can to show you're savvy enough, and sufficient and harmful individuals rush to utilize your weakness for their own potential benefit. 5. You're a perfectionist. At the point when you value being a perfectionist, you're sending the message that you will effectively hold back from letting another person down. Toxic individuals rush to control you into doing a wide range of things for the sake of perfection. The solution for any of these is comparative. Get your confidence up to solid levels. Practice positive reasoning and certifications, be thankful for your chances and capacities, and spotlight on your central goal and reason to drop the load from yourself. Set sound limits and stick to them, and regard others' privileges to carry on with their own life and commit their own errors. If you give them nothing to work with, toxic people will leave in search of more productive targets, leaving you in peace. 6. You're on the wrong dating apps. You've attempted all the dating applications, yet the folks there either don't have any desire to get together or they're dependent on playing dating games. Everything feels so shallow and soul-annihilating. In case you're worn out on swiping, dependent on appearance and coordinating with every one of some unacceptable individuals, you ought to consider different alternatives that give more prominent similarity and more profound associations. Best Dating Site is an incredible option. It will work by associating you to individuals who go to similar spots as you. Before you match, you can perceive the number of spots you share for all intents and purpose with somebody, which gives you a sign of similarity as well as fills in as an extraordinary icebreaker when you meet. 7. You let guys choose you. You're a solid, keen boss lady, yet every one of the sweethearts you've had were just in your life since they chose to be. You realize love doesn't come around frequently, so while you have norms and assumptions, you've been liable of bringing down them for folks who are not the slightest bit deserving of you in light of the fact that their consideration and profound respect felt better. That's a serious blunder. 8. The best relationships advice. You should check out different sites where highly trained relationship coaches get your situation, and help you accomplish what you want. They help you through complicated and difficult love situations like deciphering mixed signals, getting over a breakup, or anything else you're worried about. You immediately connect with an awesome coach on text or over the phone in minutes. 9. You're too nice. You value that everybody has their own novel contemplations, emotions, and encounters, and you value being understanding and thoughtful. Indeed, you're thoughtful to the point that you frequently wind up pardoning absolutely inadmissible practices and enduring circumstances you know are unfortunate only for being pleasant. It's a major issue. 10. You hope sex will turn into deeper. You're an experienced, insightful lady, and you don't see anything wrong with easygoing hookups every so often. No surprises, sex is fine when the two individuals are in total agreement, yet you frequently end up succumbing to your FWBs and trusting your plan may transform into an out-and-out relationship. It never does, obviously. You're simply a warm body for poisonous fellows to draw near to on desolate evenings. 11. You go all in quickly. There's nothing amiss with giving 100% in a relationship, insofar as you're receiving something very similar consequently. At the point when you begin twisting once again in reverse to oblige a person from the get-go and he's not responding, you hazard feeling depleted, underestimated, and brimming with hatred. It's acceptable to truly put yourself out there for adoration, yet it's imperative to ensure the person's awesome first. 12. You feel you don't deserve love. More often than not, you understand what an astonishing lady you are and you accept that the fantasy is conceivable. After an especially terrible encounter, nonetheless, you begin to scrutinize that conviction and rather keep thinking about whether possibly the explanation you keep coming up flat broke in adoration is that you don't really merit it. Your head knows better compared to this, yet here and there the agony in your heart fills you with question. 13. You have a type, even though you know it's bad for you. Notwithstanding your earnest attempts, you just wind up pulled into folks you know are horrible for you. Reformed awful young men are your defeat in a greater number of ways than one, and keeping in mind that you realize you need to up your principles and possibly go for the exhausting decent folks this time, you can't help yourself. It's nothing unexpected when these connections go up on fire, they were destined all along. The sooner you begin thinking outside about your type, the sooner you may really be en route to finding the affection you look for. 14. You are an extraordinary audience. Let's be honest. With innovative interruptions taking our consideration constantly, extraordinary audience members are regularly elusive. At the point when you discover one, it's hard not to make the most of the uncommon chance to be heard. Poisonous individuals, in any case, take things to the following level. They'll converse with you for quite a long time when they can pull off it. They'll disregard each non-verbal communication and verbal signal you toss at them. They'll share spontaneous, negative insights regarding their life each time they see you. What's more, they're absolutely not intrigued by what you need to say, in light of the fact that they're just keen on seeing and hearing things their way. In case you're extraordinary at dynamic or compassionate tuning in, you may end up accidentally turning into the objective of a conversational domineering jerk or narcissist. 15. You are amazingly liberal with your time. A great many people would concur that being liberal is an alluring character quality. Yet, be careful, poisonous individuals can be attracted to excessively liberal individuals. They will stick to you in case you're willing to drop everything for them, answer every one of their calls, answer speedily to their messages, and satisfy their solicitations and requests all day long. As they unite their force by requesting increasingly more of your valuable time, you may wind up getting progressively angry. 16. You're open, legitimate and trusting with your fantasies. Unfortunately, numerous individuals select to get comfortable life. So in case you're making progress toward huge dreams and objectives, you will undoubtedly draw in the consideration of a harmful individual or two. In the event that you openly share your fantasies and objectives with them, they may see you as forceful, avaricious, unreasonable, or narrow-minded. Driven by the dread that you may really succeed, they'll be prepared with an expression of debilitation. They'll attempt to sow seeds of dread and uncertainty. Furthermore, as you gain ground, they'll twofold down on their methodology. 17. You're truly agreeable. A large portion of us like being around agreeable individuals. In case you're an accommodating individual, you're acceptable at keeping your cool in predicaments and reassuring others with a soothing word or clever jest. You're likewise likely non-forceful, patient and kind. Be that as it may, the internal harmony you ooze is alluring to the poisonous individual who's anxious to upset the harmony. They may misjudge your clear pacifism and presume that you're an obvious objective for their controlling ways. What's more, in your more fragile minutes you may wind up saying yes to them more frequently than you may understand. 18. Your radiant manner is comprehensive. As the expression goes, opposites are drawn toward each other. At times the positive light you focus draws in individuals who are desiring the actual light. As an individual with a bright demeanor, you're regularly the one to start up a discussion or light up a room with your irresistible grin. These characteristics make you a delight to be near, however may likewise be appealing to unquestionably poisonous individuals who at last need to hoard everybody's consideration and make the discussion about me. They are ordinarily discontent with themselves, and consequently seek others for approval. These individuals merit regard, yet you need to regard yourself as well. 19. You're an extraordinary extension manufacturer. In case you're a scaffold manufacturer, you can't bear seeing conflicts and debates go uncertain. In case you're one of the gatherings in question, you'll move paradise and earth to discover a trade-off or resolve the issue. While the vast majority would probably react to such suggestions generous, certain harmful individuals in your day-to-day existence might be more keen on annihilating scaffolds instead of building them. Reconsiderations. The inspiration and goodness you bring to the world genuinely are valuable endowments. Shield these blessings from negative impacts. Put yourself in individuals and conditions that will amplify your endeavors as opposed to lessen them. Despite the fact that your positive qualities may accidentally pull in toxic individuals, don't let this prevent you from being what your identity is. Simply know about this reality so you can all the more likely spot peril when it emerges and take positive, defensive measures. Likewise, consider that your positive blessings have the ability to in a roundabout way change antagonism. Similarly, as light will disperse dimness, your light can be a brilliant illustration to the individuals who have good intentions yet don't understand their toxic inclinations. Also, despite the fact that you'll have to restrict your openness to them, don't think little of the likelihood that your model may impact them to improve things, without a doubt, as time goes on. Please leave a comment below, like and share, with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe iBrainHacks to watch latest videos.